Good morning. Yeah, I know. I am, oh, it's 8:30. I am on the job site. Tired, y'all. Had a long weekend. Um, Wanted to kind of bring you guys up to speed on where I am. I'm waiting on a city inspector, and I didn't get a time when this guy would be here because I don't even know who he is. This is my first inspection. So, typically you call for your first inspection when you dig your footings, and that's actually the basis of your foundation. So, you call for inspection after you set your forms and your rebar and things in that footing. So, I'm going to show you guys where I am. So, this is the garage that I'm converting. I want to take you guys on this journey because I want you guys to see what's possible and see how you can turn a basic garage like this that's 400 square feet into an actual 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. So we had a lot of work done last week. There was a few trees here. We cut those down. Some on the other side of the house. This is the back of the house. It's the driveway. And I'll show you guys what I've done so far. So I've dug the footing. And basically what I'm doing is I'm extending the house. I'm making the garage bigger, but the garage is actually going to be a house. So I'm making it bigger by 300 square feet. So this is going to be the new living area that I'm adding on. And so here's the trench that I had dug. My digger dug. And it goes all the way around the property where I'm going to put the new foundation. And then I also dug all the way back there. This is where I'm going to put my sewer, because got to have a sewer. Got to have a place for the crap to go. And we dug down 2 feet for this. I don't think 2 feet is required. I've done other digs before, and I've always dug 2 feet. But because we have to have a pitch, we're going to bring it up some. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to tie into the existing sewer. And let me show you guys that. Go through the skate here. Okay. So he put some plywood down just to protect the area. So just in case there's some little crazy kids coming by here, they won't fall in the ditch. But here's the sewer clean out for the house, for the main house. So I had somebody come out and locate it for me where it is in the ground, and here it is. So I'm going to be tying into this line right here for my waste. But I also kept digging. Man, all this talking and walking got me huffing and puffing, y'all. But I also kept digging towards the front. So I called Dig Alert out, and I wanted them to find all of my utilities. So if you can see here, they only found the gas line. So the gas line was the only utility that was in my way of digging all the way over there to my trailer, which is where the main water comes into the property. So I covered all of this up. I yellow taped it. I want to make sure that no one gets hurt while I'm away over the weekend. This ditch is underneath this plywood here. And so I'm going to tie in the water all the way to the main. Now you can't tap off the water to the main house. This is the main house. I'm not allowed to share their water line, which I don't want to do that anyway, because I want to make sure I have enough pressure and whoever rents that house back there can have adequate amount of water. Because I chose to put the house on the separate utilities, As the owner, I'm just going to pay the water bill and the gardener, and the tenants will pay the electricity and the gas, and each house will have its own separate meter, so it won't be any shared utilities. Now you can, with building an ADU, you don't have to go this far unless you plan on renting it out. If you do plan on renting it out, I would suggest that you always separate the meters. Good morning. However, because I would either sell it or rent it out, I choose to put them on separate meters because, of course, people like that better. Maybe an investor will buy it, for rental income. They don't want to have to be bothered with getting separating utilities. Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys the plans. So let me go back here, and I want to show you guys the plans of what my architect drew up for me. Oh, there's Corey. Good morning. Good morning. Say good morning to my son. Good morning. He's learning to be a contractor. In 4 years, he'll be there. Okay, let me turn this around. So, here are my plans. And I don't know if you guys can see that. So, this is the main house right here. See that? And this is the existing garage. And then I'm adding on this here. So let me show you guys what it's going to look like. Now, this whole structure that I'm building has been approved by the city. I doing it legal with a permit because that's the way it should be done. So this page is called Elevations, and hopefully this will give you guys an idea. This is going to be the front of the house. This is the side. I'm actually standing on this side right now in the current garage. Okay. Give you guys an idea. So why am I sharing all of this with you guys? Because, number one, ADUs are now permitted in the state of California. It's very hard to find two properties. It's hard to find two properties on the same lot, duplex, whatever. Highly expensive. So Gavin Newsom changed the laws because we have a housing shortage. Our parents are getting older. We're aging in place now. We need help from our children. Our children can't move home. They can't move away from home, but they're adults. I mean, they're staying home to the 30 now. And what he's doing is he's allowing people to convert their garage or build an extra unit on their property to deal with the crisis that we're in. It's a great way to gain extra equity in your property. It's a great way to have your family living with you, but not under the same roof. For you youngsters that are just starting your family, you have, in-laws or parents that you need to now bring home and you don't have the space. This is a good thing to do. If you just want to have rental property, you can build one of these, and the cap rate is crazy. I mean, the return on investment is almost immediate within a matter of 3 years. So you can have money in your retirement that you pull out, build one of these, rent it out, and you get your money back in 3 years. So you still recover your money in 3 years, and you're making money for retirement. So a lot of information that I can give you guys about this. I'm totally stoked about this. I love this. My whole focus now, and I stopped building kitchens. I haven't showed you guys the last kitchen I built, but wanted to just focus on building these ADUs because this is my passion. This is what I want to do. Want to help solve the housing crisis. Want to help my children become homeowners and own investment property. It's really tough out there right now. They go to school, they make all of this debt, and then they can't get from under it with the jobs that they get. But this is a good way to help them get into the rental market, the property investment market. For example, this house here, and I told you guys this on the last video, it would rent for approximately $2,200 a month, $2,200, $2,300. You're going conservative. And this house will rent for approximately $1,800 once it's done. It's going to be fabulous. And you have an option as a homeowner to build a small ADU. So we're actually thinking about building a small ADU right here. It's 500 square feet. It's called a junior ADU. It has to be attached to the main house. It has to share utilities, and that's all fine. But you can effectively reduce your living costs on this house to $200 a month. That means it covers your mortgage if you're going to live in it. And only thing you're out of pocket is $200 a month. Is that crazy? $200 a month. Where can you live for $200 or $300 a month? Of course, you'll pay the water and your utilities, but where can you live for $200-$300 a month? So the goal is to, of course, help my children and my friends' kids and whoever else. I mean, I'm doing this video, so if you guys want to call me and talk to me about it, you can. But the goal is to get them in a position to save money for their future, to maybe repeat this process, you know, to just put them in a better situation, or even yourself in a better situation if you know, if you want additional income coming in. But, you know, what's enough? We don't know, right? We don't know what's enough. But it's not a difficult thing to do, but it's worth it. So I'm waiting on my inspector to come by and take a look at my footings, and then I will catch you guys on the next video when I'm actually doing my forming, so you guys can see the foundation come together. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.